Hey, what's up everyone? So we got some crazy stuff going on today, and you know, some really crazy stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about what that is here in just a second. But as you can see, it definitely involves this super huge, massive stand to an aquarium or something like that. I don't know, but it's gotta be something crazy, right? All right, let's just go ahead and cut right to it. Yes, we are bringing in the 1,000-gallon acrylic aquarium, but it took a lot of, effort to make this happen. So we're gonna cut to a few scenes to figure out how exactly we made this happen. We got the stand in first, and then next to come in is the big giant tank.
All right, we got the stand out, and Josh is now setting the tank down on the floor and pulling the forks out with the fork extensions. Look at that. That little ice cream heister is working awesomely. Good job, Josh. Good job. Oh, he's going to go ahead and pick this up and take it to the back. We were going to carry this. Nope, just going up. You're good. Don't worry, Mike. We got it. Now you can move the stuff.
Move that extension cord.
All right, we can set that in the back. Good job, Josh. Look at that. We might be able to get the Camaro out. Woo, 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 woo. You want to go riding in the Camaro, Mike?
Ooh, hell yeah, I do. You damn right.
All right, now as you can see, we've got the stand on the Bobcat forks. Super nice, super easy. Yeah, mistake number one. Never walk behind an operating Bobcat skid steer.
He is correct. Don't walk behind it, because he cannot see as the operator behind him. So me and Hoover moved out everything away from it. Josh, you just go backwards. You're clear, you're clear, you're clear. Keep going backwards. All right. Now we're coming over here. Me and Hoover done moved all the furniture out of this way on the deck. So let's move this up here. All right. Come on this way, Josh.
Oh, it's coming right here.
It's coming up here. Here he comes.
This is the way you move a big fish tank.
As he sits on his butt. Set her down.
Let her rip, tater tip.
There you go. Now we got to hand carry this in. Hold up.
All right, we're moving the stand in. We flipped it up onto the side to get it through the door, but the tank will have to take both of the doors off. Now hurry up and get back to work and get this inside, damn it.
Mike, grab the side. No, stop pushing.
I'm going up there so we can go.
Left. Grab that corner.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Now being a supervisor is pretty easy.
Hold on, let me get over.
Ain't gotta do a whole lot. I like this job.
All right, hold up, hold up.
Right here.
Get in the back.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this into place. All right, so you've seen the effort with the stand. We now have to take the doors off of, track, take the doors off so that the tank can, come in here, and then we can jack it up and put it on the stand. But first, I'm gonna have to get back in that bobcat. We're gonna have to move everything on this back deck, and I'm gonna have to bring the tank right through here. So that is the next step. We're gonna go ahead and get the tank at least onto this back porch. That is my goal for this video. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that that happens. So, you know, one step closer to the end goal. Once I have it basically right here by this back door, I can then come over, take the doors off, get the tank in, and then jack it up and put it on its stand all in the same day. And then we've got the 1,000 gallon here, we've got the 1,000 gallon here, we've got the 700, the 500 cube, the 750. So, you know, this place is slowly but surely coming together. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm in the bobcat right now. That is the tank uncovered. You can see there's 6 holes up on top. We did not get the lids for it. However, that doesn't really matter to me. But this tank was made by Acrylic Creations. It is all 2-inch thick, solid acrylic. Front, sides, bottom, and back. The back is solid black acrylic. It's got an overflow box in every corner.
Each corner, yeah.
So it is a beautiful tank. There's no scratches on it. That is mud. That is not a scratch. But now we are going to go ahead and pick this up and walk this around back. All right, as you guys can see, it is real tight through here. There's 11 feet. It is an 8-foot tank. But as you can see, the branches have overgrown a bit. So we're just taking it real slow. Making sure we're not scratching the tank. As you can see, it's tilted back. Just enough room for Jason to fit between there and about 6 inches on the left side. But real slow because it gets real bumpy on this track loader here. So we're gonna take our time and make sure we don't break nothing as we get this going backwards. All right, so as you can see here, we got the bobcat and the tank into place. We went ahead and folded the forks down, cutting it a bit close right here. But the plan is, the tank is now high enough, we're gonna slide it on the forks. We're gonna get one side onto the roller. Once it's on the roller on this side, we can then have enough room, keep sliding on this right fork here, and over onto the second roller onto the deck, and we should be good to go. All right, you can see the tank's half on the deck, half on this last fork here. If you guys wanna see more of the nitty gritty moving the tank, you can catch that on Reaper's behind the scenes there. But we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of this work done and get this to where it's on the deck. All right, as you can see, the tank is now onto the deck, ready for part 2. So we are making progress here. Tank is on the deck, almost to the stand. All right, so now that the tank's unwrapped and, you know, in a safe spot, there's no tarp, no blankets, no nothing, no bobcat in front of it, so you can actually admire the beauty of this tank. It is all solid 2-inch thick acrylic all the way around. Like I said, it was built by Acrylic Creations, and as you can see, they did a magnificent job. This was done by a company over in PA. Some of you guys might have not have heard of them, but they build fish tanks out of their shop that is on their property. But you can look at these seams all the way down. As you can see, I am inspecting this tank while we are on film, so I'm not hiding nothing. This is an honest review, but there is no bubbles whatsoever in this seam like I have seen on a couple of our Tenacore tanks. So these guys definitely, there's a couple right there, not bad, but they definitely put a lot of care into manufacturing this tank. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but this tank was originally purchased for about $20,000 less than a year ago. And the gentleman who actually donated it to us, we drove to California on New Year's, and we went ahead and picked up this beast here. They went ahead and donated it to the Ohio Fish Rescue. So if you guys are watching this video right now, the time has come, and we do thank you very much for, you know, giving us the chance to set this absolute monster of a tank up at Ohio Fish Rescue. As you can see, during the colder months, we put a heater inside of it, and we kept the tank warm, because if you guys may or may not know, but if acrylic gets too cold, your seams will shrink. On probably an 8-foot panel, you'll probably shrink about between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, but you start talking about acrylic seams, that shrinks about 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch, you're gonna mess up this seam all the way down the entire length of the tank, and it'll be virtually useless. Another thing we had to watch out for and why it was covered was the sunlight. The sunlight will absolutely destroy an acrylic aquarium. It'll make the acrylic craze, it'll turn yellow, and it'll just make it all brittle. You might not notice it at first, but as soon as you put water in it, if this gets brittle, you might, you know, get some cracks in it, and it'll be very, very bad for the future. So we had it bundled up. We wrapped it in moving blankets, so if something hit it or nicked it, it was safe that way. Then we wrapped it into a tarp, and we put the heater inside with a controller, so we could always monitor the temperature of the tank. And we've done good. So we are about a week or so, I'd say, of getting this into the room. Maybe even tomorrow, maybe the next video. I'm not going to make promises I can't keep, but I am working on it step by step. The next step is to take these doors off and then basically roll it on in here. Once we have it in place, I can then use the jack it and block it each side and then push it onto the stand. So that is super exciting, really awesome, and I am happy that things are finally progressing here. As you guys know, on a live stream, our great friend Anthony Ziblis, he's building us a double stand for these 135, so those will go into the fish room. So there's things happening all over. The community just come together and decided to help us out, and we're going to get this done before the cold weather actually hits. So that is really exciting, and I can't wait to share with you guys what we end up doing with all of these tanks, because it will be absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will catch you in the next one. Stay fishy, my friends.